So what happens with the sub is when everything is kind of coming together and they're trying to figure out if it's going to be a sub or a contractor, then you kind of go through a risk assessment and you look at, can I enter into this agreement with this institution? And some people say, well, what is it? What is a risk assessment and why do I have to do that? And it's part of the uniform guidance, and I think it's CFR, I think 20332, I believe. And it's saying that you have to, in the pre-award phase, you have to do a risk assessment of any subrecipients. And these risk assessments, they play a vital role in helping an institution become aware of any potential legal or reputational or issues that could exist if they entered into an agreement with that institution. And the subrecipient risk assessments they should be completed before entering into any agreement. They should be completed in the pre-award phase, before you even put them into the proposal. So you want to make sure it's done in a timely manner so you can avoid any delays in submitting the proposal. You don't want to find out after you have everything done that this institution was high risk and you should not have entered into a sub award or sub agreement with them. So then you have to start over. You have to take them off the table and say, now what are we going to do? Who else can we bring in to do this work? Because that entity was supposed to carry out a specific role within the award. So now you have to figure out, what are we going to do? So the risk assessment should always be done early on. And the things you're looking for in a risk assessment are, do they have financial stability? Have they been called out in audits? Do they have the organizational capacity to carry out what they say they're going to do? Have there been any compliance or legal issues that need to be brought to the attention of the prime agency? Do they have any general structures of federal awards that have not gone as they had expected to? So all of these are going to come up in the risk assessment, and then the prime agency will decide, or the prime entity is going to decide, if they want to move forward with that sub-recipient or not. So when you're working with this, getting everything together, if you decide that it is going to be a subrecipient, and I do want to go back a little bit and just when you're deciphering between a contractor or a subrecipient, and I just want to bring out just a couple more things. If you think about everything that I said that you would think about if you're going into deciding if it was going to be a subrecipient. If the opposite is true, it's probably going to be a contractor. They're not going to have any decision making. They're not going to be on publications. They're delivering a goods or services. They do this for the general public. So there'll probably be some kind of purchase service agreement in place with that. So you don't expect whatever they're doing is going to be patentable or copyrighted, or there's going to be any intellectual property that is derived from it. So really keep those things in mind when deciding if it's going to be a subrecipient or contractual vendor agreement.